Well, hello there folks and welcome to Crusader Kings II. It's been a while. I've been playing a lot of Europe Universalis 4, and even though I love Europe Universalis 4, I love Crusader Kings II even more. And Monks and Mystics is coming out March 7th, I believe, and I've been given a press copy, and therefore I can play this a little bit earlier. And man, oh man, I'm so happy about this. And yes, I have custom art installed because, well, once you have over 1,000 hours in Crusader Kings II, even though the art is amazing, it kind of starts getting old on you. And yes, I also am running a little bit of a, not a little, but it's quite a drastic, different borders and overlay sort of mod. It's called Revolutionary something something. It's pretty cool, makes the game a little bit nicer. I sort of enjoy it more, even though in Monks and Mystics they've actually gone ahead and changed a few things, as you can see here by the river. Oh my god, maybe we should turn that off. Actually, you know what, that's fine, whatever. Achievements are working and I sort of enjoy this, but at least the Danube is actually flowing through where it's supposed to flow now, because before it was flowing sort of like too far northwards. It wasn't even going through Pest, I think. Which is a disappointment. But anyway, let's get going. I've received a lot of requests to do a Kingdom of David playthrough, where I would play or start off as King Phineas of Semyon here, who is a Jew, and then restore Israel, basically. And even though I like the idea and it sounds challenging, I always want a challenge. It's like Arumba just did that, and I don't know, I like achievement hunting, but I also don't. I sort of like making our own history in a sense. Last time we played, I don't actually remember what it was we played. I think we played... Alright, Guldhammer, I totally forgot about that. But before, we played a more goal-oriented campaign, which was to install a pope in Rome without being the ruler of the papacy, and or staying as a vassal, which was pretty cool. And we played the Orsinis, and of course I kind of want to do something of a similar nature, but I'm not sure. You know what, I think we're gonna go with the Theodericing Dynasty. I probably butchered that name right there, but it's been a long time since I started off a campaign in the early Middle Ages, and I think we should do that. I can't promise we'll go to the very end, but we'll try. And yes, I could play as Saxony, right? But that's a little bit too easy for my taste. I always like starting off as a count, and I always love starting off as Norse and Germanic, so I think this is going to be sort of different, because normally I start up here in Scandinavia, always sort of Sweden, because that's where I live. But yeah, I think we'll go for Wikimon of Altmark, and the king is of the same dynasty, but you know, Saxony is definitely gonna get stomped by West Francia, maybe. So our goal is gonna be to become king and survive, and of course expand. I think we're probably gonna try to go east. Now, this DLC also, or rather the patch, because this applies for everyone, has brought with it a lot of UI improvements. Last time they made the game faster in late game, which is amazing, and now the UI is more intuitive. There's, I don't know, there was this screen sort of existed in the last patch, but still it's sort of nice, because now I can actually turn on the Sunset Invasion DLC and turn off the invasions themselves here, which is pretty nice. Devil Worshippers default, of course we're gonna have that on, even though it sounds like if they can actually do magic, it's not very historical. But anyway, we shall try to go for as much historical here as possible, and it's a long list, so I'm gonna go ahead and go through this right now. Supernatural events are pretty cool. It's basically the demon spawn and all of that, and apparently you can actually make them unrestricted so the AI can get them, but of course I only want them for myself. Now I know I'm hanging around too much on the starting screen here instead of starting the game, but I see that you can change the interfaith marriage option, and it can either be open or restricted. And I understand that restricted is more historically accurate, right? But I still feel like, at least in late game, Crusader Kings should allow some sort of interfaith marriages, at least with, you know, forced conversions and sort of maybe, I don't know, because if you really think about it, there are cases where rulers married off their children to foreign rulers with other religions, and you know the children would have to convert in order to do that. But they still had alliances, right? I can't think of a specific case, but I know it did exist. Boom, here we are. I always hate this sort of introduction screen. Like, I've played enough Crusader Kings to know things by heart, so please stop. Anyway, we are Saxon, which is really cool because it sort of reminds me of Lord of the Rings, right? So we're going to be able to name people after the names in Rohan, which is pretty cool. But yes, we are... Oh, we're actually the son. Oh, damn. Shit. Well, that made it quite easy. But alas. Anyway, at least, you know, we get to do our own little thing before our father passes away. So, each counselor now has an actual fourth job, which is the default job, which is pretty nice, and which is performing statecraft, organize the army, administer the realm. This was here before, as we know, but we can now sabotage provinces, which is interesting, and we can hunt apostates. Oh, okay, this is because I'm pagan. Okay, alright. I'm going to go ahead and play my usual style, with seduction and so on, so that we can spread our dynasty pretty fast, especially early on. And, well, it's pretty nice also because playing as a pagan allows us to have concubines as well, so that's always good. Oh, and the new DLC also comes with some cosmetics, which has a new sort of portrait, and I don't remember what it was called, but basically I think it applies for French and Germans? Yes. So basically like Western, Central Europeans, maybe the English as well. No, not the English. We're also gonna go ahead and wait with marriage a little bit, because more characters are gonna flow in. Unless we find someone that's really good. Alright, so, as a Germanic Pagan, there's something called the Fellowship of Hell. And that's the only society that we sort of know about. We don't really have any context there yet, but basically they're a secret society devoted to the study of dark sorcery and the veneration of Hel, the giantess ruler of Helheim, which is basically hell for for Norse people, which isn't actually like, it's not burning, but you're basically stuck in like a little village and you can't raid, and you have a mediocre life basically. But yes, members believe in the power of destruction and will attempt to use dark magic to sate their greed and thirst for death. At Ragnarök, they hope to join the forces of Hel and Loki in the fight against the other gods. We are also gonna go ahead and help out our father in his conquests, and then we're gonna raid, of course, in order to gather up some money for our settlements. I wonder, are we going negative? I don't think so. So you know what? Let's go for a market village already, because that tax income is very nice. Okay, so we lost that. Terrible. I don't understand. Do they have magic powers? Sorry, what? How did... I wasn't married, I wasn't... Did I have an affair that I didn't know about? Anyway, she died in childbirth, so... Let's call him... Oh, you know what? Peter. I think Peter is a cool name. And we'll legitimize him, of course. Dear son, may you live in harmony and contentment. Do you want to be commander? Yes. Actually, I'm pretty good. Nah, I mean, I'm okay. And he won the war somehow, but I'm still not married. Maybe we should do something about that. You know what? I think this is a huge prestige hit, but she's pretty good. I know she's lowborn, but she's actually decently skilled. Oh, and this is really nice. They added a kind of a EU4 mechanic where you can turn things on and off if they're available in the decisions, so that's pretty nice. Also, you can mass execute prisoners if you have lots of them, especially in late game. And yeah, the plots have been moved down here, because plots were up here before. So that is that. Now I think I'm quite zealous, so basically I cannot... I must be a sinner in order to actually join that, or show interest at least. Totally crazy. My father has declared war on West Francia for Gelre, and we'll see how that works out. And we also have an alliance with Kiev, and they're totally losing. A daughter, Bertrada. Yes, sounds good. Finally requesting my help? Of course I'll help. But this war is sort of crazy. Why didn't you call me up before, though? I can tutor my own father, because he makes a fool of himself pretending to know languages that don't exist. Oh, he took offense. Well, okay. A bastard daughter. Oh, we can't legitimize her. Okay. Oh, yes we can. Food poisoning. I hope this doesn't kill me. The game, I must say, ever since Reaper's Due, and a little bit before that, has gotten quite a lot more difficult. People seem to die more often of diseases, which is historically accurate, to be honest. Sophia, welcome. And another daughter. Wow, that's a lot of daughters. Let's legitimize her as well. A bearded elder approaches, donning a simple traveler's cloak. He greets you with courtesy, requests a horn of mead, and then informs you that just yonder a well lies forgotten, filled with gold. This was Odin, of course. The Franks are so good, I don't understand. Damn, like, we outnumber them every time, and somehow they still win. I guess it's because we're on their territory. It doesn't make I don't know. Whatever. Oh my god, my father is so stupid. What is happening? Sic transit gloria mundi. Yes, indeed. I'm so sorry. Holy shit. Because I do have a recording button, but I sort of reversed it for a while. For some reason, I was recording when I wasn't talking, and talking when I was talking, I wasn't recording. So much happened. So basically, last time we left off, I think I said it was the Avars, right? So that was, what, 10, 11 years ago? And in that time, basically, my father, Grand Chief Wikiman, the Able, he got cancer and passed away in 788. So that's only a year ago, okay? Not much has happened, but something else happened. Mr. Karlman, the Wicked, attacked, and our alliances proved good, because we allied King Ragnar Lothbrok because of my half-sister. In fact, ooh, same interests. Interesting. We might be able to ally him again. Anyway, he was allied to us, and of course we had a bunch of allies over here. So we were able to defend. They attacked for Saxony. It was not a religious war, so we couldn't actually go ahead and change religion. And in any case, this guy was zealous, so that wouldn't have happened. But we stayed within our territory, and we defeated Mr. Charles the Great, who is now called the Wicked instead, which is great. And then, all of a sudden, in the middle of, or just towards the end of the war, when we had like 96% war score, and we were fighting the last battle, our father passed away of cancer. He was only 47, and Mr. Peter inherited the throne of Saxony. However, just before Wikiman passed away as well, he had two sons, both twins, with his concubine Lutgard, and what happened is that each inherited a region here. This guy inherited that, and this guy inherited Altmark. Altmark stayed with us, however, this guy became King of Pomerania, even though we did not have the Kingdom of Pomerania. So now I've gone ahead and usurped that title, and then I could technically go ahead and declare war on him to take back my stuff. However, it seems like my council is, on the one hand, discontent, and also to get all of it, I'd have to use subjugation, which makes me kind of annoyed. However, I mean, we could do it in 2 wars. I don't know. This guy might pass away, though. So... how old are you? He really doesn't like me because I usurped his throne. But it's fine. Whatever. We'll take care of that later, because right now we have a dangerous faction of the Slavic peoples who have been conquered, and they want independence. Oh, and since we're not zealous, this guy, we're actually joining the Fellowship of Hell, who are a secret society, again, devoted to dark sorcery. I think I've talked about this. Let's see. Praise the Allfather. Oh, we converted. Converted this guy? No, that was someone else. Oh well. Oh, they don't want independence, they want lower tribal organization. You know what? I'll take it, because I don't think I can mess with you. Hrothwinna escorts me to my bedchamber. I hesitate upon entering, finding it flooded with light as candles form a circle around my bed. Several hooded figures surround the room, chanting in unison, "Fear not, brother, power and pleasure, these are the gifts of hell." I like the sound of that. Let's partake in the ritual. When I wake up, the cloaked figures are gone, and Hrothwinna is lying next to me, a smile tugging at the corner of her mouth. "Welcome to the Fellowship of Hell, Grand Chief Peter." She says. I hold her close, wondering how I will look back on this moment. "I wish you had found me sooner. It was a necessary evil." You know what? Yeah, I wish you'd found me sooner. Let's actually take her as, let's seduce, let's take her as a concubine since we can do that. And then we'll seduce foreign queens and rulers. And our alliance with Ragnar is restored. That's good. And my concubine is pregnant. Am I married? I am, I guess. No, I'm betrothed. And who is she again? Daughter of the Bewitched. Good. Let's try to recruit Ragnar Lothbrok to the Fellowship of Hell. He refused. Oh, meeting with King... I don't know what that matter is. Damn, okay, whatever. And I'm Scandinavian. I have no idea how that's supposed to be pronounced. But yes, cautiously question the absolute power of Almighty Odin. Thankfully, it seems that my carefully chosen words have the desired effect on him. From his glittering eyes, I got the distinct impression that he enjoyed the philosophical aspect of our conversation. Continue your endeavor. Oh. Damn it. I'm still really disappointed at myself for failing so much. I mean, it was so cool, like, fighting off Charles the Great, and I just screwed it up for you guys. You should have seen it. It was pretty nice. Because I started off super worried, and then we prevailed. Okay, now they might declare independence. I don't like that. Please stop. Like, why? Why are you doing that? Form alliance, no. I will not be blackmailed. God damn it. Why? Why? But yes, we'll call Ragnar. And all of my vassals, of course. Anna, really? Isn't that... That's a very... It sounds like a very Latin name, because Anna means high up, I think. So, I mean, with one N but two N's, I guess it has the same etymology. You know what, let's... Ooh. Helen, yes. 37 men regiment arrives in Altmark, okay. I mean, I'll take it. Oh my god, wow. I did not murder him, but that was so good, that was so good. I wish I had murdered him, because I didn't think about that. That was such a relief. I was freaking out because the Sith Theodor army, they followed me all the way up here, and then suddenly they just started moving over down here. I have no idea what they were doing, but the 3,000 stack was moving in against my 2,000 stack, and I was about to die. Steward, you know, I can make you steward. You're gonna be a really shitty steward, but sure. King Ragnar and my half-sister, get married, please. Ugh, a war against Denmark now? Really? Like, oh, damn it. Okay. I'll help you out, but there's a risk that... Oh, there are no factions. It's fine. How much dark power do I have? 130. I need 750 to advance to the next level. So, who is in this thing? A bunch of people, apparently. Good. Let's try to keep recruiting people. Stage an impromptu orgy together in honor of the great serpent, of course. What a lovely idea. I'll wear my special shoes. Where am I? Oh yes, the orgy. 3 days of wicked debaucheries conducted by a prepandric dwarf from hell. The drugs, the copulation, the succubus of with the hypnotic flute, the ritual murder. Was it real? All I know is that Hrothwina sure knows how to throw a party. Alright, let's do it again sometime. So, apparently, they're asking me to desecrate the temple in Bremen. You know what? Let's do it. I click on their shield, I click desecrate, and boom. Well, I guess... Oh. What is this? My preparations and plans have been made. A servant has been bribed to leave a side door to the temple in Bremen open so that I and some faithful servants can enter and do the dark biddings of hell. It is time. Kill the goody or avoid them. You know, let's avoid the extra risk. They might see us, but I prefer not to. Burn it all in the name of hell. 100 dark power. Dark power is pretty cool. You can have certain things you can use. Or not use, but like, you can do certain things once you have a certain amount. Oh yeah, see, dark healing, tainted touch. Here I can't really do much. 30 years of -1 moral authority. I know, it's pretty bad, but whatever. We're not uniting the faith within 30 years, so it's fine. Though my last act of worship has been some time ago, I can still sense an inhuman touch upon my soul whenever I think about what I did. I become a changed man. I'm possessed. Well, damn. Well, I'm screwed. Damn it. But hey, you know what? I know it's only been 20-something years, but again, this Let's Play, I don't think we're gonna do the usual, oh, well, let's play as long as possible. We're just gonna try to achieve as much as possible until I get kind of bored and you get kind of bored. So, this has been Monks and Mystics. We're, of course, gonna continue this. It's gonna be released March 7th, so just in a day or two. And, well, thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like. This has been Game Gabster. Farewell.